chat, my phone don't do very low, very
Hey, wọ́n
low.
paná o.
We are live.
Nepa yẹn ti paná jàre. Tennyson, what's up now? Talk to your brothers now.
Mr. Tennyson, I think he's busy.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, we're live now, so we can
We're
start
live.
anything. Ambassador will come in soon, so we can start.
Hello.
Yes. We are waiting for
Okay.
others.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Madam Adeboye, welcome, ma.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma. How is Mr. Josiah? Hope he's fine.
Yes, it's fine.
All right.
He has tried. That's why.
Okay. Please send
Good
our
evening,
regards.
everyone. Oh, sorry, I'm on my way back to Port Harcourt. I traveled, so where am I? It's a bit noisy.
It's okay. Good to have you again. Thank you, sir.
Safe trip.
Tennyson, my big brother, my oga at the top. Well done, bro. You're doing well.
Thanks. I never stable. I did on my way, so I go handle everything as soon as I reach house.
Okay. Mrs. Taiwo, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, ẹ káàsán, àbí ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́. Mrs. Adeboye, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ o.
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́. Family nǹkan.
Ẹ wo àwọn abẹ́jà rẹ̀.
Yes, welcome, ma. President's New Hope Cooperative, you are welcome, ma. Welcome, sir. Sir Seidu Umar Uda. We recognize you, we welcome you, sir. Welcome, ma. New Hope Cooperative President, you are welcome, ma. Mr. Prosper Jacob Hunu, welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma. Good to have you again.
Thank you
ma.
so much.
Yes, ma. Welcome, sir. Sir Seidu Umar, welcome, sir. Good to have you. Chief Mrs. Mutuya Badmus, First Lady of the President, you are welcome, ma.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Miss everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mao.
Yes.
Good afternoon, ma.
Yes. How is the family?
Yeah, we are doing fine, ma. Thanks to God. Thanks, ma.
Thank you, ma. Yes, let's kindly await our facilitator, 001 Humanity, in person of Dr. Doris Yarrow. Thank you. And of course, the President. Sir Seidu Umar Uda, we recognize you, sir, and we greet you respectively, sir. You are welcome, sir. Master Jenny, you're welcome. Madam.
Okay, I have the rep from Lagos West in my office.
You're welcome.
What's the scene? Banner.
All right, it's 5:10, and we're going to be starting with the video of the evolution right away. Thank you. As we wait for our facilitators and as we go on and await the president. Thank you.
Imagine a world bathed in the soft glow of kindness. Picture a bustling marketplace in Marrakesh, where a vendor offers a warm smile and a kind word to a weary traveler. See a young girl in Tokyo offering her seat on the train to an elderly woman, their eyes meeting in a moment of shared humanity. In a small village in the Andes Mountains, neighbors gather to help a family rebuild after a storm, their shared laughter echoing through the valley. These are not isolated acts of charity. They are threads in a vibrant tapestry of compassion that is being woven across the globe. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to a larger movement, a revolution of the heart. This is the Humanity Revolution. The Humanity Revolution is not a political movement, nor is it defined by any one religion or ideology. It is a universal calling, an awakening to the interconnectedness of all beings. It is a recognition that we are all part of something larger than ourselves, and that our actions have a ripple effect on the world around us. This revolution is fueled by compassion, the ability to understand and share in the suffering of others. It is driven by empathy, the capacity to step into another person's shoes and see the world through their eyes. And it is sustained by respect, a deep appreciation for the inherent worth and dignity of every human being. The impact of compassion is not merely anecdotal, it is deeply rooted in our biology, woven into the fabric of our communities. Studies have shown that acts of kindness release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of trust, connection, and well-being. When we are kind to others, we are also kind to ourselves. There are countless examples of how compassion and empathy have transformed lives and communities. In Rwanda, survivors of the genocide have come together to rebuild their shattered nation, offering forgiveness and understanding in the face of unimaginable pain. In the aftermath of natural disasters, we see ordinary people performing extraordinary acts of courage and selflessness, putting the needs of others before their own. The Humanity Revolution is not a spectator sport. It requires each of us to step onto the playing field of life and engage in acts of compassion, empathy, and respect. It challenges us to move beyond our comfort zones, to reach out to those who are different from us, and to extend a hand of friendship to those in need. Start small, smile at a stranger, listen with an open heart, offer a helping hand. These simple acts of kindness may seem insignificant, but they are the building blocks of a more compassionate and just world. Visit theglobalclusters.org to connect with others who are answering the call to action. Together, let us create a world where humanity thrives.
Together, let us create a world where humanity thrives. Yes, I greet every one of us respectively on behalf of the Global President, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. I greet us respectively. And of course, I greet us, those on the call. I greet Mr. Afolabi, plus Afolabi Dari. You're welcome, sir. I greet you, sir. Plus Fares, I greet you, sir. Mr. Tennyson, I greet you. Ms. Taiwo Adeboye, I greet you. Mr. Bash, I greet you, sir. President New Hope Cooperative, I greet you. Sir Saidu Umar, sir, I greet you, sir. Mr. Daniel, I greet you. Honorable, I greet you respectively. I greet Madam Maureen, I greet you, ma. I greet Master Genie, I greet you, sir. I greet me, Clusterian Odua, your masters. I greet you, you are welcome. Yes, it is Humanity Revolution. And last week, we are being guided by the 001 Humanity Revolution in person of Dr. Doris Yaro, which is just unexpectedly absent today. We believe she's kind of busy. I believe she'll join us soon before the end of the call. Then the president also will join us. The first lady was here. Hopefully she'll join us before the end of the call. Yes, it is Humanity Evolution. This is one of one of the 7 evolutionary concepts established by the presidents of the global clusters, just to bring everybody together instead of NSAS, instead of bad governance, instead of those evolutions and those protests that yield no benefit to our nation. Let's come together with this evolution that will bring everybody together and help us build our nation. And one of it is the humanity evolution, which we're having today. Yes, the call is all supposed to be from 5 to 6 today, and we'll do our best to keep to time, irrespective of our commencement time. Yes, talking about humanity, last week we're being encouraged to support the elderly by our World Humanity Evolution, Dr. Yaris, Doris Yaro, that's supporting our elderly, have his own gain, because we are going to be an elder someday, and what we do to them, we are going to receive. And even most especially when you get close to the elderly, it's a blessing for you also, because it gives you the opportunity to get the experience that you have not gotten yet. You have not been there, they have been there, they give it to you for free. And that will be an opportunity for you to navigate through for your benefits. Yes, today we still talking about humanity. And when we talk about humanity, we talk about seeing everyone around us like every human being as your own self, irrespective of the race, irrespective of the color, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of religion, affiliation, or any association. See your next man like your next man as your own self. Like, love your neighbor as yourself. Humanity. Don't treat people, don't be biased to people because this person is not from maybe your tribe. You want to treat that person differently, or maybe you want to take sides. You understand? In a situation when you take sides, you are not an ambassador. You are not a good ambassador of humanity evolution. As a good ambassador of humanity evolution, as a clusterian, you are being encouraged when situation arises and you are in that position to give an insight or to judge a matter. And it's best for you to listen to both sides. And the purpose of you listening is to mediate, not to take sides. It's very, very important for us to know that. We shouldn't take sides, irrespective of the gender at all. We shouldn't take sides. We should always listen to mediate. Whenever we are being called to intercede in a particular situation, we are not going there to judge. We are going there to mediate. We are going there to be a support, to bring peace to that situation. We are not going there because we have the upper hand to judge. So because we want to favor somebody else. No, humanity is not about favoritism. It's not about preferential treatment. It's about everybody being together. When a case is being brought to you, when you have the opportunity and the power to handle a case, humanity tells us that we should mediate with fairness. You understand? We should mediate with fairness. You know, there's this analogy of a 6 and a 9. You know, when you write number 6 and somebody is standing opposite side, so someone is going to be 9, the other person is going to be 6. So people have different perspective because a situation is not favoring you at the moment doesn't mean it should flavor, doesn't mean that situation is a bad one. You understand? Because the person that is ruling now, maybe because the person is not from your tribe, doesn't mean the person there is a bad leader. So because a policy doesn't favor you, doesn't mean that policy is a bad policy. You understand? Because someone that is doing something is not from what you favor, because it's not from what you like, doesn't mean whatever they are doing there is wrong. So we should have this mindset as individuals, as a citizen, because somebody will come from my own tribe, and if there's any issue now, I have to side the other person that's my own tribe. That's not humanity. It's very important that when people are in a situation. Sometimes as humanitarian, let me put it aside, we shouldn't just be suspecting people. Now, somebody comes to you, maybe you are in a job, you are in a workplace, and somebody comes to you with an issue. Oh, why didn't you come yesterday? I was sick. Oh, don't just feel like the person is lying. Maybe the person just purposely not to come, just absent from work. You understand? Some people are genuinely telling us their situation. When they come to you, when something like that comes to you, somebody tells you, oh, I wasn't at work yesterday, and it was the reason I was sick, I wasn't feeling fine. Don't just some people just say, oh, they're lying, they don't want to come to work. No, because you are not in that situation. Some people won't come to you and beg you for some situation that, okay, I'm having this kind of situation, I need some help. So some people just suspect that they're lying, they don't need help, they're fine and all that. We shouldn't just jump into conclusion because we don't know what people are facing. We don't know what people are feeling. As far as you are not in their shoes, you don't have any rights to judge people. It's so not right as an individual, as a clusterian, for us to judge people because we are not in their shoes. When people come to us and they lay our complaint, people come to you, oh, I'm in need, I need this. Even if you don't have the resources to help the person, I believe you could have someone that could help that person. And even if you don't have any means to help the person, it's just very important for you to just, okay, you can just suggest for the person that maybe the person can do it this way, but it shouldn't be that you should now be the one to bring the person down with your words. That's not humanity. Humanity talks about the dignity of human nature. You see everyone as human because irrespective of who we are, we all came naked. We're gonna live here naked. We brought nothing to this world. I'm gonna live nothing when we are living in this world. Either you are from the royalty, you are from elites, you are from no matter where you're from. You understand? Every one of us, we are the same. We are born to this world naked, and no matter what you have now, you're still gonna leave everything. When you look at society, the reason for the vices and the problem and the kidnappings and the bad things that are happening is because we are not actually showing that humanity. When you see someone on the streets that is homeless, and you have the opportunity to have like 6 houses or duplexes, and they are just wasting away. Imagine you taking in some people there to just live. We shouldn't be homeless. Why should someone, if you're gonna live in one room, please. You're gonna live in one room. If you have 5 cars, you're gonna just drive one. You understand? So it's very important for us to think about the other person. That's humanity. Think about the other person. Reach out to people. In the society, people will always be in need. And sometimes as humanitarian of the global clusters, it's very important when we have this sense of feelings for people. Some people, they are so shamefaced, they can be hungry, they can be going through a lot and they won't see anything. You understand? And you ask them, all is well, all is well. Let's genuinely ask about people. Let's sincere, not about you know about people's flaws, you know about what you are going through, and the next thing you're gonna do, you go to your WhatsApp status, you go to your social media status, and it's all over the news. That's not humanity. When someone open up to you, when someone comes to you for any issue for that matter, you are there as humanity. Showing care for that person is very, very important. Because even if you don't know what people are going through, even if you are not feeling, that doesn't make that story to be false. That doesn't make that story to be worthless. That doesn't make them to be invaluable. It's very, very important. The person you see today that you think is not doing well, you understand? Because we are different, we have our different time and season. You understand? So even if you feel like someone is not doing well right now at the moment, when you see someone that is even struggling at the moment, and you have the opportunity to even assist the person, that is humanity. You see people, maybe there's flood in a particular area, and people lost their property, people lost their homes. You coming in and showing some care and love is humanity. Maybe there was a fire outbreak and some people their property have to miss out, and you showing up is humanity. Sometimes it's just very unfair when we just check the media and around you see some their goods just fell. Maybe a trailer just fell on the road, and the next thing you see people is scooping and trying to lose the truck. It's kind of very funny when you see where is the humanity. You understand? That's someone's business that is destroying. And instead of us to protect it, you see people coming there destroying it. In fact, some people even go at length to vandalize property that is supposed to be for the populace. No, all those things, they are not humanity. We are supposed to be protecting those things, protect our own property, protect the property of the society, protect what we have in our society. So instead of us destroying it, because this is humanity, this is where we are, this is where we have, and this is what we have, and it is what we do to others that we get back. So it is very important for us to always have a thought of what I'm doing, be conscious of what I'm doing to this person. What if it is done to me? How will I feel? What will be my feeling? If what I want to do, before you act, you think about it. If it's possible for you to take a pen, okay, I want to act this way. But now, this my act to this person, what if it is done to me? How will I feel? It's very important we start that even in our family, in our homes. Let's start the humanity from our home. Some families, they prefer one child to another, and that's not right. You understand? It's brew envy, jealousy, and that is outside of what humanity is about. Humanity is about every one of us seeing ourselves as equal. Everyone is equal. Is it before even before nature? No one is superior than the other. So it's very important for us. It's very important for us to take into consideration that everything that we do on earth has a ripple effect back on us. Because the way you treat someone today, you don't know the table might turn tomorrow. Table to turn. You understand? So what will happen if the table turn? What will happen if the person you meet today, you maltreated that person, and later on the table now turn? Some people might have the spirit of forgiveness, but some might want to pay you back. And even if that person did not pay you back, nature will also pay you back at the same coin of how you treat people. So let's see, the humanity evolution is talking about seeing the fellow man and giving the respect that is due to human, irrespective of the class. No matter the class, so sorry about it. No matter the class, no matter what you are, no matter the status, we are all the same because everybody goes 6 feet. So if I have that's why I love some of the the religious side. The same day that person died, the same day it goes down. You understand? So there's no ceremony. So the next ceremony is next. So that is just a sign that everything is just from 0 to 0. So when we have this in mind, we treat our fellow man with love, with respect, with regard, with dignity. You understand? We see that everyone deserves to be loved. Everyone deserves care. Because when we came to this world, and everybody rally around us and they're happy. Sometimes I have some experiences of some children coming to the world and they become settlers of disputes. In Yoruba, they call them adilaja. Those kind of kids, they'll just come into the world, and so a long-standing disputes we just have to resolve. So we as humans generally, we need to see ourselves as an embodiment of unity, an embodiment of even God himself, because the aspect of God is inside of us. And if you say that you love God and you don't show regard to your next human being, I think that is not true. It has been verified in every of our faiths and beliefs that even if you say you respect God and you don't respect your man, your next human being, you say you love God and you don't love your next human being, and if you say you are giving to God and you're not giving to the next man close to you, I don't think that is humanity. There was even a saying that you saw me naked, you didn't give me, you saw me, you didn't clothe me, you saw me hungry, you didn't feed me. And those people they ask that, when did we see you? Say, if you don't do it to these people. So we have them all around. They are all around. They're on the streets. They're in our society. We have these people that are lower to us. So it's very important for us to look at these people that we think they are kind of, in quotes, inferior to us. And instead of us using our power, our resources to suppress or oppress them, we use that which we have. We use it to help them, to elevate them, to make them see that they have life also. Let every human being believe, see value in themselves. Never use your power, never use your resources to bring anyone down. Like what we had in the Accurate Connection by on Sunday, the president told us that true power from the universe, true power makes you humble. It is the bad power that makes you to feel like you've arrived. It's the bad power that will make you feel like you own everything. But the true power will make you humble. The true power will make you feel like, okay, I was in this situation before. Definitely, I need to feel concerned for my fellow man. So it's very, very important as Clusterians to take this and see for ourselves that irrespective of the situation that we are, we have the opportunity, we have the power to, of course, raise others. And that's what makes us unique in our own way. So thank you so very much. I'll open up the call now for our response. Yes, as we are on the call, there was a grand entry of the 001 main cluster of the global cluster, our great owl cluster, and Sir Victor Nadi. You are welcome, sir. Good to have you again. Thank you. I will appreciate you. Believe you settle down properly. Your new abode. Good to have you again, sir. Yes, Cluster and Afolabi, please, over to you, sir. What's your take on humanity evolution? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. And good evening, everyone on the call today. Humanity revolution. To me, I believe we are human first before religion. When God created the earth and the first humans, he didn't create religion that time. So if I have to do anything to my neighbor, to my friends, to people around me, I have to think that we are human first before anything, before religion, before tribe, ethnicity, color, races. We have to be human first. Even the Holy Book says that the golden rule, the two rules, is that you love God with all your heart, all your might, and you also love your neighbor as yourself as well too. So if I love my neighbor, I will never want to wish my neighbor bad. I will never want to do something that will tarnish or something that will be a pain to my neighbor. I will always want to look after my neighbor. So, and if I have any information that will benefit my neighbor, I will not want to withhold it. I will want to tell my neighbor the benefit of the information I'm having. So being a clusterian, telling people about the benefit of the clusterian is also humanity. I've gained immensely a lot from the global, from this platform, Global Cluster, and I want to share my testimony and my experience and what I've gained with my people around so that they also can come and benefit what I'm getting from the Global Clusters. You understand? So many things. So we have to think like a human first when we are dealing with people, regardless of their age, their tribe, ethnicity, race, color, and anything. We have to think that we are human first. When we think that we are human first, we are created in God's image, and God's outstanding quality is love. So by showing love to humanity means that we are truly the son of our Father, which is the God, because He's love. So we have to show love to people. Even though if we have any issue with ourselves, we settle it amicably, because there's no way we will not have issues. There's no way we will not step on our toes. So when that happens, because we are not perfect, when that happens, we settle it amicably. So that is what I have on the call for today, because I have a visitor right now. Thank you, my brother, and thanks everyone on the call today.
Yes, thank you, Blessing Afolabi. I appreciate what you have been doing, and God bless you. Yes, Blessing Fares, sir. Over to you. Humanity evolution, sir.
Okay, thank you.
We can't hear you.
Okay. I said I want to appreciate Ambassador Kunle Badmus in absentia. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. And I want to also appreciate our global first lady, Chief Mutra Badmus, also in absentia. I think she has left. And every noble clusterian here, our one and only clusterian, Victor Nadi. It's been a while, sir. You're welcome. I want to appreciate every other person here. Madam Maureen Okoro, Oga Kayode, that's Master Genie, Oga Bengaoye, and okay, New Hope Cooperative. Part of this meeting is also what we are doing is also humanity, because there are people who will feel what are they doing there? I don't have time. I'm busy. I can't be. I mean, I cannot join the meeting, But out of our busy schedule, many of us are very, very busy. But because of this reason, like this, the purpose of the global clusters, we coming together, building ourselves, building others. I think I want to believe it was Madam New Hope that talked about some young folks she wanted to bring. I think she was the one who mentioned it. That is humanity. You're considering others above you. Like, of course, somebody will say, love your neighbor as yourself. Yes, love your neighbor as yourself. That is, you don't maltreat people. It is inhumane to look down on people, or you look down on people because you have what they don't have. You have food to eat, or you have clothes to.
So your audio is not smooth. Your audio is not smooth, sir. Your audio is not smooth, sir.
My audio, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's down. It's down. It's down.
I suppose it's network. Can you hear me now?
It's down. Person Fares.
I guess it's network. All right. I think I will have to. I think I should just go report in case for another person.
All right. Person Fares, your audio is down. All right, Ma, President New Hope Cooperative, Ma. Thank you for always showing up. Yes, Ma, your take on humanity evolution, Ma. President New Hope Cooperative, Ma. All right, Master Genie. Master Genie, please, you're on the call. You can unmute yourself. Okay. Madam Maureen Okoro Soko. Madam Maureen Okoro Soko, Ma. Ma, you can unmute. Miss
Hello, Mr.
Taiwo.
Shi. People are
All right.
hearing you. I think.
Yeah, it's clear now. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Fares, go on. You are clear now.
Sorry, what was the last thing you heard? So I would not have to.
Yeah, you're talking
I'll just
about, you're referring to one of the President's New Hope statements that we
Okay.
should take other people's care.
Okay. That's what we're talking about. How you can affect lives positively. You understand? How
Yeah.
you can just you should not say everything is bad. What is the government doing for us? That's what people have been saying. I don't bloody care. Everything is spoiled or destroyed. And so let's continue to run things like that. But we have to. The change has to start from me. It has to start from you. You need to do the right thing. Stuff like maybe throwing banana peels like from the window. You throw it out the window. That's not the government. That's not the governor. That's you. If you're saying the government or people in power are doing stuff, they are not they have turned things upside down. Okay, how about you? You are the change, or the change should start from you. So if we start to correct things from at our own level, or from our own standpoint, or from the standpoint of I want things to get okay, I want things to turn around for good, then we need to talk to ourselves. We need to overlook all the things that has been happening. It has been like that. It cannot change. It will not be this. It cannot be this. It cannot be that. That's the problem. Or we're adding to the problems we already have. I think there's an expression like insult upon injury, or salt upon injury, or something. Something is already in a bad state. So because it's already in a bad state, you feel there's nothing I can do. I cannot make things right. So I just want to encourage us that we should not look at what we have. You can affect it, you can affect somebody. Like look around you. Maybe in your neighborhood, there's somebody you think maybe you've been spotting that boy or that young teenager. He has not been wearing good clothes. Maybe he's wearing tattered clothes. You can just, it does not have to be new clothes. Maybe you have old clothes at home, the ones that are still in good shape. Just call that young teenager and just talk to him. Sorry, I hope I have not offended you. I'm sorry, please, if you will not mind. I just want to give you this. It will really go a long way. You understand? So there are so many ways to this humanity revolution. You don't have to have everything. You don't have to have all the money in the world. Thank you very much. That's all I want to say for now. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate your submission. Yes, our 001 main cluster of the global cluster, our great Army Warrant Officer, sir, with us, Officer, sir, Cluster and Victor Inandi. Good to have you again, sir, on the call. It's been a while. We are happy to have you, sir. We are welcome. Humanity Revolution, good to have you again, sir.
Good morning, Ruashi, and my great president in absentia with the Global First Lady. Honestly, I missed you guys, but as you know that roaming, which I'm doing now, is not easy. I'm trying to get my own line here in this country, and it's just the love I have for this group that made me to say, let me spend 1 or 2 coins and listening to you guys, because I've really missed you guys. The word cluster rings spell in my ear, and I always be a member of this club. And it has really exposed me a lot. The little time I spent with Global President in Abuja before I left the country, it was not something I can say here, but it really emboldened me that I'm with the right guy, you know. And when we talk about accurate connection, I saw it all. When we talk about accurate information, I got it all. And today we're talking about humanity revolution. You all know me very well. I'm not too pleased that the house is not full today, because I really want to see a lot of faces that I've not seen for a very long time. Though I used to see your summary, and you guys have been doing great work. I want to say thank you for all you've been doing, at least for holding forth. You know, it's not easy to sit on that seat, and I told you, you're a great guy. You're going to go far. You know, Perez and the rest of you there, I love what you guys are doing. Dr. Makinde is not here, Ambassador is not here, but you guys are really making me proud, okay? So keep on doing the good job. When we talk about humanity revolution, it's all about being human. You know, sometime I went to, before the great prophet, TB Joshua left this earth to join our Lord in heaven, he asked a question one day. He said, most of you have forgotten the number of clothes you have. Most of you don't know what to wear. If you want to go to occasion, it will take you 1 hour selecting clothes. And somebody is there across the street washing his clothes day in, day out. In the morning, he'll iron it again and just want to look smart. Inside your garage, you have a lot of unused papers, unused items, shoes that you have not worn for a very long time. Why not just package them across the road and say, bros, can you manage this? Make good use of anything you see here. You know, these are part of when you talk of putting yourself in the shoe of someone else. That is being human. Because no matter how you bind and cast the demon, my brother, if a devil is living near you, which is a hungry man, you are not safe. You are not safe. So if you like, bind him 10 times and cast him 10 times, that man is hungry. One day he'll come for your jugular. So all you need to do is to make people happy by sharing just a small, of what God has blessed you with. I did something that my siblings couldn't believe I can do that. Before I left the country, because I didn't know I was leaving Nigeria, and I went home with one box of all my clothes. In fact, the cloth I came to this country with, I just my suit. My suit and 2 jeans. You can't believe it. Out of 13 pairs of jeans, I only took 2. Out of that 2, I used one now to my farm because I had a small goat farm here before, and my goat has really given birth to so many small offspring. Please, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Hello? Yeah. Good morning, morning. Good morning. Yeah.
That is the voice of the 001 main global main cluster of the global clusters. I want to greet everyone, especially for coming by today. It's the humanity revolution of the global clusters. And I want to greet our mommy here. She's attending for the first time. That is Mrs. Maureen Okorosoko. I appreciate your presence here today. And it's the humanity revolution, and it's the call that everyone needs to be an embodiment of humanity. I want to apologize to all Christians that I'm coming on the call a bit late because I was trying to fix some things and I was in transit. So I believe we have talked because our time is fast spent. Then I just want to give my submission generally on the humanity revolution. And humanity, it's integral. It should be an integral part of our society. And the reason why the global clusters is always meeting every Tuesday to discuss this is because we want it to be part of our lives. We want every individual, both clusterians and non-clusterians, those watching on the YouTube, should actually be an embodiment of it. We believe what has made the developed country who they are is that we see our seed of humanity in them. I've been to more than 30 countries and I've seen several people acting with one another, and I've seen that humanity revolution is something that we should all emulate. It's something that we should all do. And when we do it, you don't know what you're doing. A lot of times when you support an elderly person, like what we did last week, you are getting a lot of blessings for yourself. When you assist them, there are secrets that they have about life that they will share with you. So let me just allow the 001 main cluster of the global cluster, that is cluster Victor Inamdi, retired Victor Inamdi. Please go ahead, please, man. So, how was your trip to the United States?
It was beautiful, my president. Honestly, I'm happy seeing you again. It's been a while, and
I'm excited.
I'm just trying to settle down, you know. And people are keeping me posted because of my social security. Oh, good morning, ma'am.
We switched
Nice to see you,
places.
ma'am.
I'm in Nigeria now. We switched.
Oh my God, we swim side. Nice to see you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just running around for my social security. Yeah, that's why I was cut off from my remarks. So what I did was I went home and I assembled all my age mates. And you can't believe that because of poverty and rest of them, most of them are gotten so old that I begin to ask myself, are these guys really my mates? You know? And most of them are just unkept. So I bought my wine. I just made it feel at home. Even though the big boss are come, I said, guys, just give me a chance. I need to spend time with people I grew up together with. And they didn't know why I was doing that. And while we are drinking and eating, I opened my car. I have tied their names to each of 2 trousers, 2 shirts, 1 cap, just like that. And I was giving them, and they were like, what is this? I said, guys, just go and test. If it fits you, fine, you know. And the remaining one, I carried the box and gave my dad. And my dad was still interested in the one I gave to people. I said, Papa, this is your own. Just go inside your room and test this. And they were like, I have never changed trousers for a whole 5 years. I said, man, I don't know how you like it, but just manage this. You know, while I did that, I felt some inner peace within me. I felt that I've just done what is right. You know? And when I go to this country, I went to Ross, and with just $500, I stocked my wardrobe, you know, and it didn't take me anything. And they started calling me. They didn't know where I am. They wanted to call me, but you know, when you're on room, and if you pick any call, it just wipe the whole credit. So I just kept quiet. I told my junior brother, I say, tell them I'm no longer in the country, so that they will not bother calling me because they still want to thank me and things like that. So I'm talking to you guys this morning. There is somebody out there across the road, across within your family. If you don't want witchcraft, look at them. Whatever you can share, whatever you can dispose without feeling it, just do it. It's all about humanity. It's all about what God has created. You are seeing an image of God in that person. As you are seeing yourself, that is how that person is. God has blessed you by making you better than that person. You know who you are better off. You don't need to be told, I'm better than this person. Once you know who you are better off than, you know. So whatever you can do, just do it. And by the time you do it, you see how God will triple whatever you're looking for. That grace, the prayer that, it's not your prayer that carries you, it's the prayer, the goodwill of people who have touched their life. You know, every day I see now, I pray for my global president. Because since I met him, things I have learned from him, things I have gained from him, so I begin to ask myself, I say, God, why is it that now that I've suffered for 35 years, is now why I'm bringing this man into my life? And things happen for a reason, you know? And since I met him, I know that my retirement, my life as old man will never be a stress. Because this is where many men suffer. Women don't have problem. I'm sorry to the women for. Women don't suffer. They are children. I am my mommy. They forget about the geese that goes the golden egg. That's the fact. So if a man's retirement, once you get 70, 80, can be guaranteed, man, you are sure of hitting 120. So for me now, President, I'm praying for you. You have to be alive. Oh. Because with you around my corner, giving me all this necessary advice and connections, I'm sure of 150. Yes, so I am very, very sure of 150. So I am no longer afraid because the first day I saw my pension in Nigeria, I started fidgeting. I said, man, I can't stand this. I'm running away to my wife. You know, and she said, if you like, remain there. So, and this is just for every other man out there struggling. All you need to do is to find that connection, link up with it, flow with it. Don't stay with people that are lamenting every day. Stay with people that are moving mountains. They say who you are connected to is to what depend on what you connect. That information they share here, most of you run away from it. Data is costly, this and this costly. I am roaming. I'm roaming. You should know how much it costs to roam for 1 hour. But it doesn't take me anything. The feeling I have today talking to my fellow Christian gives me an added joy. The voices I hear today, at least I've been trying to talk to my president for because the time difference here. I'm just crossing over to this is 11:56. I'm still in the morning, but you guys are moving towards the night time, and you can see it's not easy to link up. You know, it's not easy to link up, but it's all about sacrifice. You have to let one go and get one done. So I want to thank all of you today that made up time to be here and listen. Please keep that fire burning. My president, don't give up. I'm seeing all the effort they're making. I'm being constantly informed, even though I'm not here with you. But you know, I am here. I'm fully on ground. And God's willing, we shall take this global cluster to the White House. Mrs. Suko, I'm waiting for you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Amazing. Our time is fast spent. Thank you, the 001 main cluster of the global clusters. And I want to appreciate everyone that has come on the call today. I want to say this to everybody, that it is very important that you are part of the real estate cluster of the global clusters. And the reason for real estate is because statistics have it that in the next 25 years, Nigeria will be the third most populous nation after India and China. And everybody will need a place to stay. So in the next 9 to 8 days, I'll be launching 100 acres for all clusterians to be able to pay within 3 years. You understand? At Shagam Interchange. I want every clusterian, and you know you can make the money from the platform. So I want every clusterian to be a landowner. It's operation own your own land for your own house. You need to have a plan. So you're paying for a plot of land, including your deeds and survey, for 1.3 million naira, and you can deposit as low as 50,000 naira for it. You understand? Apart from the ARE, that if you cannot, and when you sell it again, non-clusterian we have to pay for 1 year. Clusterians we have 3 years. So you have 3 years, you know, to pay for one plot, or you want to buy 2 plots, you want to buy this and all of that. So again, the GQL is to remove poverty from the land, a crowdfunding concept to remove poverty from the community. We are currently building structures and we're getting people involved in the global clusters. So don't miss the opportunity to be a contributor to reduce poverty. You can see every one of us has people that are linked to us that are very poor. Some people, when I give them just 5,000, they are very happy. 10,000, they are very happy. 15,000, they are very happy. You understand? So just like the 001 main cluster has said, so let us make sure that we donate. We use somebody's name to donate. Just elevate somebody through the GQL. You understand? The grant, the quality international education, and lifetime empowerment. So it's humanity revolution, and we want to appreciate everybody for coming on the call. Our time is fast spent. Then who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determine what to collect. We're not just a social media platform with marketplace, with instant monetization, with all the language of the world, and with all of this empowerment. We are a nation building project. Right now, there is protest in some part of Nigeria. We need to get our videos, our pitch, our reviews, our YouTube link to who is who in the society, for them to know that we are ready to make sure that we make Nigeria great again. We are ready to create the United States of Africa. So having said that, I want to say thank you for coming by. Tomorrow is Genuine Love Revolution. Remember, as a clusterian, you must be an embodiment of genuine love. Tomorrow, you must show love to somebody. You must just think of somebody and radiate love to them, and you'll be asked at your submission um, um, section. So let us all make sure that we make it tomorrow, 5 to 6 p.m. tomorrow. And everyone, when you're sharing into the WhatsApp link, please share into the Telegram link. Share the Telegram link to those that needs to be part of the global cluster, because the WhatsApp link is filled up. Thank you. You can download our app on Play Store, or you go to the website. You can use the home screen app on the those that are using iPhone on the iOS. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone for coming by. I want to say I celebrate you all and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, sir.